Welcome back to another episode. I am sore. Alright. I meant to say alright at first, but no retakes. No retakes. Me is sore, and we're just getting right into it. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more for my continued pain. Though this pain is different. It's thighs. I upgraded my squats. I don't know if I should have. Before it was like, hands here, wide squat stance, down. I'm not getting up to do it now. But then I upgraded it to, I guess the best way I could describe it is what Okarun does in Dadandan, or however that is said. Because I've heard it on Toonami being pronounced as Don. Like the dawn or some shit, I don't know. They pronounce it that way. But yeah, that's what I've upgraded to. Thighs sore. I don't know how the hell Okarun, a nerd who barely has much muscles during that point in the series, is even anywhere near capable of doing that without blowing out muscles. But then again, he's got like supernatural powers now, so that's probably like a minor buff, but not too big of a buff. And I bring that up because Toonami is showing that series somehow. I'm surprised. I'm actually genuinely surprised. I didn't think they would be able to show a new series like that. I say new, even though it's been here for a while, but I relatively started it not too long ago. And I'm also watching it on Season 2. Last episode coming out tomorrow, even though I'm watching it Saturday, alongside, God, I think we're almost done with solo leveling 2 in Season 2. We're at the part now where spoilers, the Chimera show up. My God, they're about to go on the Chimera Ant arc. Oh boy, can't wait to see Pito 2.0. Man, do I like another androgynous cat girl thing monster. Probably not going to happen because it seems like it's all just insects, but it would be hilarious if they literally have their own Chimera Ant arc in solo leveling. I don't know why. I have no clue why that would be hilarious, but it would be. All roads lead to Hunter x Hunter. Though we can't exactly say that because Dandadan is its own thing, but maybe it's a Hunter X. Why did I even bother trying it? It wasn't going to work. I'm sore. Very sore. Should not capture while there is hot control. What the hell just happened? What? What active capture? What just happened? Clear? I have no clue what the hell just happened. I somehow pressed a button, and now I can't stop selecting. I somehow broke it. Now don't ask me how I broke it. I somehow broke it. What the hell happened? How did I break it? Do I gotta close and open this again? Maybe if I just double click this, it'll fix it. No. What? I am confused on how the hell this broke. I'll just close and open it again. Maybe it'll fix it. I don't know. Why does nothing want to work properly? I have no clue. Ugh. Anyways, we're here, I think. Here-ish. Here. Where are we? I don't know. I'm so lost. Alright, are we good now? Apparently something with this broke. I don't know. All the time I've been working on this, and not once did it do that. Whatever, it's fine now, apparently. Let it be me, the one who breaks things. Because I'm good at breaking stuff. I don't know what the hell the cat's doing. She's messing with. She's good at breaking stuff. I'm good at breaking stuff. We're just very good at breaking stuff. They literally ripped the thing in half. The, what you call it? You know, the scratching post. And money has become so much of an issue nowadays. It's baffling. So now she's pretty much just stuck with a ripped in half scratching post that I tried putting together by shoving it into the hole. It really shouldn't be this much of an issue to get a scratching post, but apparently it is. And apparently a card I was using on DeviantArt was declined, but I'm pretty sure that was the wrong card. So that was what that problem was. But now I got another card on there that does work. But I'm not getting the sale, unfortunately. But it's not really a sale if I have to pay for the whole freaking year thing. A monthly sale? Would that work? I don't know. Either way, that is annoying. All things considered. 9? Fine, 10 then. So, what was I saying again? I lost my train of thought because bullshit occurred. Bullshit had occurred. Did it occur because I somehow accidentally moved and pressed this at the same time? Because that doesn't make any sense. How the hell did I manage that? One of the most convoluted not even button presses. Mouse wheel scroll press plus the mouse button press. So it's half button presses. I don't know. I have been kind of stuck in a moment of a lot of things just not going the way I expected to go this week. That and some dumbass attempted to cross a street at night with no reflectors while I'm making a turn. It was lucky he somehow managed to get through. And on top of that, we also just got a whole bunch of other nonsense occurring out there. There's just so much aggravation. When it comes to driving not even this month, these past sets of months, my God, I've seen so many people on the road that just makes me want to snap my neck in half. I'm just getting so sick and tired of driving. I am so sick of having to drive at this point. I wish I could teleport. That's only one frustration, though. I guess the other frustration is the lack of sleep that we keep forcing upon ourselves. But that's our own doing. Oh, a lot of things, a lot of plans. I have barely even gotten much progress done with in this department. Like, this is what I've gotten so far here. I still gotta draw Judas, and that's been a long time coming since frickin' Wednesday. Same thing, same shit every time. I'm held up by a certain project I want to try to get done with as soon as possible, but it takes until frickin' Tuesday to finish it. And I don't even have enough time to really work on Heavenly Deadlands cover either. So that's more aggravation on top of aggravations on top of aggravations. On top of this aggravation with the frickin' program breaking because I somehow moved the object and the scene at the same time. Somehow. Don't ask me how I managed that. I also gotta double check to make sure I'm still up there, because Terraria fucking got me over here worried that I brought the thing back down, even though there's no reason for me to do that anymore. to show the massive drawing that I've made. If I have to like tab out, well, with Terraria that's not the case, because unlike most games, Terraria stays up when you tab out. I wish that was the case for all the games, but it's not. I don't know if it's the case for this either. If I could figure out how to make that be the case for that, I would. But we're not even really halfway done with this game yet. We are still a long ways away from completing it. And me being inundated with other projects, not giving myself any time to work on this, as well as getting the voice logs done with. I'm still stuck at 6 because I'm working on Nova Guardians here. It does kind of weigh on me, you know. It does weigh on me. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get made. And I, quite frankly, have not really granted myself enough time. Even though we got technically 2 3-day weekends coming up, because the volumes are quite low. So yeah, there's that. Luckily, I have at least one vacation day to use for that Friday, so I still get paid for it. But then, there is the next Friday. Which is a good thing that we can use vacations for that, but it's ideal that we don't. Alright, let's see. I think this should be going outwards. Anyways, yeah, a lot of stuff. I got a decent amount of time, but I don't got a lot of time, so I gotta try to make use of my time here. Which means I might make this go down to like 45 minutes is the word I'm looking for. Brain. Most likely the plan. I don't know. Man. Sore I am. I had a song that I had in mind and I was saying for some reason because I was sore, but I can't remember what the hell it was. Oh, I remember now. It's, ooh, I'm sore. Can't you tell I'm sore? Ooh, I'm sore. The soreness around me. The cat's in her litter box. She's scratching up a storm for a second. But now she's scratching a bunch. You can probably hear that behind me. Well, the mic aux isn't going up when she does that, but it probably does when I speak. Despite all my pain, I'm still just a cat in a cage. Anyways, yes, I'm in soreness mode. What of it? I used to always be sore. When I started working out, that soreness was less of a problem. Then I upgraded to do another version of squats. Apparently that was a mistake. And even going into... we're lagging. It's fine. And even going into our 45D push-ups, i.e. 45 dimension push-ups, which sounds more impressive than it actually is, but it's actually degrees is what I meant to say. But yeah, no. 45-degree push-ups, which basically just has me doing diagonal push-ups because I've yet to get to the point where I can do normal push-ups. Though I feel like I'm getting close. I tried it once, felt like I could probably go there a little bit further, but not enough to get a full-on 10, which is my current goal. And my arms is getting there. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it is getting there a little bit. It was definitely way more flabby. Like, it is still kind of there, but I think that's just the way that goes regardless. If you're not flexing, it's not going to flab. If it's not flexing, it's not going to deflab, is probably the correct term of phrase. So I'm getting there, slowly but surely. And eventually I get the push-ups, and I'll probably be able to flatten my stomach out. I feel like I'm a little bit lighter, but not by much. That's the thing. We're getting there. We're doing this without a diet. And even so, I'm mostly just sticking to a normal 3 meals, with maybe an occasional snack if I have any to use. I still got apples, though. Apple? I can't do the voice right now. I'm horsed. I am Metal Gear horsed. That's how hoarse I am. Being able to potentially mimic Solid Snake's voice. Colonel, I'm dummy thick. To clap my ass, Chiefs, is not alerting the guards. I think they're deaf. I think I gotta do more squats. But my ass is sore, Colonel. We went down that route when we accidentally said bestiality percentage instead of bestiary percentage. I guess we're going down that route again, except this time Snake is trying to do more squats so that his ass cheeks can clap more. He's not as dummy thick as he thought he once was. He's got to do more squats. I feel like I've done so many squats that I feel like I should be good, but I don't know. I feel like my workout routine is getting me close to the Saitama look. I even still got the Wade spot, despite the fact that I have this a bit more looser now to hopefully kind of mitigate that. But I'm going down the Wade route, unfortunately. Well, kind of. I'll probably have the Wade head, but the Markiplier face and body. Or Captain Sparkle's body. I don't think Mark is working out as much as he used to due to the movie he's working on still after several years at this point. It's been at least a decade. Has to have been a decade. Fuck a duck. I fucked a duck, Colonel. It turns out I did go for the bestiality percent. I almost said bestiary percent. I almost said the percent I meant to say the last time in Minecraft. But I didn't. I did. Or I did. I don't know. I'm sore, Colonel. I could use a massage. Massage my thighs, Colonel. God, what the hell, you know, this is good because the more hectic and insane that these get, the more interesting the episodes are. Because otherwise, it's just me playing prongless Legos, let's just call it. This is basically just me playing Legos without the prongs on top. That's what we boiled this down to, is me building blocks. This is Legos, but it's more... I probably should have got some water, but you know what? It's fine. Maybe I will get water, so you can see whatever toneness my legs might have through these black jeans. I got a drawing finished, though, today. That's good. Whoops. Still wish it didn't take as long as it did. But that's just how things are nowadays. Things take too long. And of course, of things taking too long, I got the taco burps. And that's the one thing I don't have in common with Wade. I like tacos. But then again, I don't think I have like the sriracha stuff. I have like taco seasoning. I don't think it has sriracha in it. I don't even know if I've ever had it before. I've had Taco Bell before, but I think it was just plain meat and cheese. I don't know. I feel like if, somebody made Wade a taco without, maybe the seasoning, and just have simple meat and cheese, ground meat mixed with melted cheese and a soft shell wrap, so more so a burrito than a taco. I feel like you would like that more. Maybe it's just the seasoning. Maybe instead of sriracha, you could put salt, garlic powder, paprika, and lemon juice. Lemon juice, the little yellow bottles with the green cap on top. Not like a whole lot, few drops here and there around the pan. I have the taco sneezing too. God, what a chowder-based reference right there. Chowder! I need sneezing for my tacos! Yeah. Where are you going? I think you're going up. Right, you're going up. I think there's gonna be a nice little cliff hang here or whatever. So yeah, that would be a solution to Wade's contusions. Just make a taco without the seasonings, or at least the seasonings that primarily use sriracha, I guess. You don't need sriracha for tacos. At least I don't think. I will grab a couple of things in a water bottle in a minute. Ah, shit, I gotta replace... Whatever. No, not whatever. You're gonna see what I have to do. Because this is broken, I gotta do this. And here comes the cat. You wanna see the cat? Here's the cat. With this, I don't know how to fix this. It doesn't suck properly. And now I got water all over the goddamn table. Right, cat? I gotta clean that up now so you don't drink it. No, don't knock the taco seasonings into the trash can. Don't be a Wade. This is what I'm talking about. Ugh. This right here. This thing. Cecilia. Even though I forgot to use it for this one. And this is what I use. Does that have sriracha in it? Gluten-free. Serving suggestion. Let's see here. It's cornstarch, chili pepper. Stop stepping on it. Malodocus something, salt spice, onion powder, vegetable oil, blah, blah, blah. I don't see sriracha in this. Use this, Wade. I don't think it has sriracha in it, but it's pretty good. And this too. Zesty. Alright, what are you looking at, cat? I'm just showing people the shit. See? Paprika. I don't know why I'm showing you a kitchen tour that's literally a mile away. This is a kitchen tour for ants. Where the fuck did I put this? Behind it here, yeah. What you doing, cat? Oh god, because I got up, she's gonna want to play with her toy, isn't she? I'm not even gonna open it. If she comes over here, she comes over here. Water. Alright, now that I showed you the kitchen tour for ants, that's not even fully completed, let's continue building our Lego-less Lego blocks that have no Lego you know what I fucking mean. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically what I use to make tacos. I don't know if it has sriracha in it. I don't think it does. Doesn't say it on the packaging. So if that's true, you don't need sriracha for tacos. I have basically seasoning to do a bunch of things to make it taste more than just meat and cheese. I try to experiment. At some point, I want to try to experiment, like having soy sauce in there, because I do that with like burgers now. Topped off with garlic powder, salt, and paprika. I've also put soy sauces on top of the burgers. So freaking good. Like, surprisingly good. There's just something about the combination of soy sauce and most meat cooked in is good. I also got Worcestershire sauce, but I have no clue if I would like that at all. I tried it by itself, like a little bit, to see if I would like it as it is. Because I at least like the soy sauce as it is, but like it's different, you know? I feel like with the Worcestershire, you kind of gotta like... I think it's Worcestershire. I'm not getting up to look at it. Something Worcestershire, big bottle, I think you saw part of it. Yeah, no, it's... I haven't figured out, like, what would be the best use for that yet. Plus, I also don't want to, like, waste a dish because it turns out, oh god, this tastes terrible because I don't like Worcestershire sauce. Shush. Sis. And then there goes a perfectly good meal. And a time where we really need to make sure that we don't waste meals due to things getting expensive. And here's proof. The mayonnaise I used to get, that was like around $7, rose up to $9. And you might be thinking, but that's not a lot. You gotta remember that shit adds up. And when pennies goes up, what would typically cost $70 turns out to be $90, or at worst, $110 to $20. Whatever the number is, it couldn't get worse. It'll just keep going higher and higher. Just because the amount that is increased is not by that much doesn't mean it's not affecting anything. And if you want to stick your head in the sand and think that nothing is going wrong, that's fine. Don't drag me there. My head is in the clouds. My head's in a different area, trying to escape reality, trying to make stuff to at least, have potentially something to look forward to in the afterlife. Because I've said it before, and I don't really want to say it again, because it's just a whole spiel that takes a lot of explaining and whatnot. But the long and the short of it is I've created my own god, or in this case, goddess, who will take me to my own version of heaven. Which is technically really no different from believing in God. It's just, this one is different and is, more so I know her better than anyone else. And as for God, well, I feel like a lot of Christians don't realize how much God hates them. And when I say that, you know the type of people I'm talking about. The ones who, sport the whole love thy neighbor in principle, but they are the most hateful, most racist, most transphobic, homophobic person you have ever seen. And yet they're over here thinking God loves them. If I was God, I'd hate them. Truth be told, you're not doing the loving of thy neighbor. You are doing the opposite of that. You're not accepting them for who they are. Sure, you don't have to like it, but you also shouldn't wish death upon them. And that's my general thought process behind that. It honestly really should not be that controversial. It should not be controversial to be a genuinely good person. It really shouldn't. But there's not much we can really do about that. I'm going to close that so there's less windows up. There's not much we can really do about that. People will be the way they want to be, and if they want to use their, supposed good will as a means to negate the, vile actions that they've done, then so be it. Don't be surprised when you come up to the heavens and God is like, you really scored some bad points here. And Gord takes out his SCOD card. What I meant to say was God takes out his scorecard, and then you get to see the score you've acquired throughout the course of your life. And score could be various things. What could Gord's SCOD card be, you may ask? I don't know. I'm not the one who's, meant to look at his scorecard. I'm not even the one that's, worshipping him in that department. Nor am I really, doing that of any kind, really. I mean, I could acknowledge his existence. And he's supposed to be a generally good guy, so I've heard. And I imagine a generally good guy wants people to be genuinely good to each other, too. So I can respect that. But I'm not too concerned about worshipping and praising. He's got enough of that. He's got enough people doing that for him. I'll continue doing my own thing. And if I get good points, then I get good points. Who knows? Maybe, God is, or at least the one full God, not Christian God, just the actual God creator, has some means to allow everybody to have their own afterlife. Like how I said I wasn't going to explain this, but here I am kind of explaining it again. I don't know. People are so vehemently vile and hateful towards so many things. When really, you just gotta start living. You gotta start living. If you don't start living, then you're just going to be miserable. Do you want to be miserable? Do you want to find every reason to hate everything and everyone? Which, don't get me wrong, I can understand why to hate everything and everyone. But some of y'all aren't hating everything and everyone, you're only hating every one group or two. But then again, that's just human nature. We're all humans in the end. And humans are quite vile creatures. Basically, it is human nature to kill. It's been like that since the dawn of man. Caveman era, hunt food, kill. Someone hurt family, hunt them, kill. Maybe eat. Don't know that caveman eat other caveman for trying to fuck with family. Possibly. Don't know. Again, these were old times. Way back when dinosaurs used to roam the planet. I imagine that's the case, right? Cavemans were a thing during that era. Though I will say, if that is the case, then that means that if humans do go extinct, several who knows how many years later, we would probably re-evolve back to where we are now. Which I wonder if that has been the case. But that wouldn't be the case. I mean, looking at the technology now, I would be curious if I could somehow have my soul examine this world, or at least have an avatar examining this world in whatever afterlife I am in, to be able to see what the ruins of Earth would look like with all of our buildings here. I'd be curious to find that out, Would it be something like Horizon Zero Dawn minus the robots? Would we have robots during that point? Are we anywhere near close to having robots? Possibly. The AI is definitely not anywhere near where it needs to be for that to even be possible. Will it get there soonish? Probably not. It'll probably get there in like a few decades or so, and at that point we might be dead? I don't know. From what I saw, from what I remember, it seems like we might have a point of no return date of 2036. But I mean, that is backed by science. But at the same time, how many end of the world dates have we had so far that turned out to not really be true? However, this isn't the end of the world date, this is the point of no return date. Meaning that there is potentially no way for us to fix whatever the hell we have caused. Which would suck, but, we do kind of deserve it. We have pretty much just fucked up way more than the planet Did I not press the D again? Okay, you know what? Stay up there. Yeah, we fucked up way more than we should have. Don't ask me how we fucked up. We just did. So yeah, guess we got that to look forward to. Or maybe not. Maybe actually everything turns out fine. We can only hope. But now here I am sticking my head in the ground. Although this one is more reasonable because I want to imagine I'll at least have a good few decades. Though, 36. I'm almost 30 myself at 2026. I'll be 40 during this time frame. Hopefully with a body that's not in pain as I continue to do workout stuff. Press that. So, yeah. My hope here is that everything is good. Though I am nearing the age where eventually we die out. So I probably won't be around to see the complete end of the world. But who knows? Maybe it'll come way sooner. Hope not. Hope it doesn't, and I can continue to create for as long as I physically can. Because that's really what it's all about. Being able to continue to create things. It's a joy. And not being able to do that would suck. So that's why I want to continue to make stuff for as long as I possibly can. Even if all the websites disappear for some reason or another, I will still find means to be able to create. Alright, I just hope that those times don't come for until a long while from now. But I just don't know how long it would be. And this one will be 25. I guess that's the thing. We don't know how long the internet's really got to last with the way things are going. Hopefully it lasts a good while longer. I don't know what's going to happen. But I've already stated my concerns with that. Don't need to state it again. I don't like the way that looks, I guarantee it. Bring that back, it's fine. Do a quick save. And let's just make this one. Yeah, that works, I guess. We could just take this and make it whatever size we deem necessary. Wrong size, 21. That works. Perfect. So yeah, I don't know what else I was saying, but I was saying stuff. Other things. Tacos. Yes, let's go back to tacos instead of the existential crisis of life and whatnot. So, theories for making taco. Honey? Hmm? I mean, brown sugar cinnamon's pretty good combination too, right? Meat and sweet. You wouldn't think it, but apparently it's good, question mark? I don't know, I've not tried it yet. I mean, no, technically, I have tried it. I've tried something similar. Okay, this is it. I need an odd piece for all of these. I tried something similar with chicken cutlets, where I had the lemon juice there, topped off with honey covering the cutlet around. Now that one was interesting. It was a sweet, juicy cutlet, basically. Pretty good, like surprisingly good. So what if we did the same thing with tacos? But like have a mixture of brown sugar cinnamon, not much obviously, you don't want to be too sweet, and putting in dabs of honey around the place. I don't know how well that would work due to reasons. Though there is also maple syrup. That would kind of work. I mean, it's more liquidy than honey, but it's still got like a slime-like viscosity, for lack of a better term. Oh, hey, we finished this line here. We'll be finished with the row for the time being. That works. But yeah, that is the theory crafting in the food department. It would be interesting, though, to say the least. Barbecue? Though I don't know how that would work. I would have to figure out a way to, like, take Sweet Baby Ray's and just brush it onto the taco meat. I will say that would be pretty interesting. Do I need water here? Oh, wait, no, hold on. I didn't move this. I gotta move this first, of course. Of course I wouldn't be able to make it now. I do have one more pack of that thing, but I gotta get meat again. I think that's like, what? For a pound and a third, I think it was. It's $7, which isn't that much. Though I don't remember how much a pound of meat cost before. But it's a pretty good deal if I'm only buying the meat and I already have the shells and seasoning. Barbecue... I wouldn't be able to, like, put it in the oven. Part of me also was thinking of maybe having the cheese mixed in with the taco meat. Melting it in there, so it's just straight up cheese immediately right off the bat. I think it would probably be good for at least the initial serving, but any serving afterwards would just be like, you know, the coagulated cheese now mixed with the thing. But then again, I don't think it would be that bad still. I'm fearing crafting potential food variations of what I already make. I mean, the dinners that I like eat mostly are like meat based, right? With the only one, I mean, I guess if you count the pepperoni, but if you don't count that, the only one not meat based is the pizza, which I usually only really have like what, one? I do have one. I haven't made that yet. But it's like 2 servings if I cut it in like 4s and then have 2 for one dinner and then save the 2 for another dinner. And then aside from that, we also got the chicken cordon bleu. That one's a pretty good one. It's chicken and ham, so you got a lot of meat in that one. That one I also put salt, garlic powder, and paprika on top. Oh, I also... first of all, I also got a good batch of hard-boiled eggs finally made. I don't know why, but I struggled with that for like at least a couple of attempts. But I finally got a good batch made. So I found a really good like instance of deviled egg taste without the mustard. And literally all I needed to do, simply put, was just put mayonnaise on it, which right now I got Kraft mayonnaise, which might have contributed to that flavor, but I don't know. Kraft mayonnaise isn't as good as Helm mayonnaise, but it's better than Mike's mayonnaise, or as I like to call it, Mike's mustardnaise, because it literally tastes more like mustard than it does mayonnaise. I've made this complaint before, and I don't even remember what episode, because there's been so many episodes of this series and other series that I've had some of these conversations that I don't know where to link it to. So I'm saying it now, and to say it again, Mike's mayonnaise suck. I don't like it. It tastes more like mustard, and I've never really cared for mustard. Outside of honey mustard. But I've mostly only cared for KFC's honey mustard. So I don't even know if that can really count still. But yeah, no. The deviled egg taste by combining paprika, chopped up, what do you call it? Chopped up hard-boiled eggs. And I can, with the taco shell, so I don't have to use up my bread, I can make a deviled egg salad wrap. Minus the salad part, because... Yeah. Although I will say, at my cousin's wedding, I did attempt to try some salad, and it wasn't immediately revolting, but I also didn't really care for it either way. I don't know. I don't know. I like fruits. Fruits are juicy. Though the one thing I can't stand about some fruits is that there are some really juicy and sweet ones, and then, bam! Sour fruit. I'm like, why the hell was this blueberry sour? Why was that sour, god damn it? Ugh. That's what I can't stand. Is that some of them is sweet. Then all of a sudden, you get a sour version of that fruit just plopped right on in there. And it's like the assortment containers you get at like ShopRite. It's not really, there's no rhyme or reason to, picking them out. You literally just get a container, just like I have a bag of like a bunch of small apples that are pretty cheap. Like the red snapper things. It's small for a good snack, and it's fruit. It's good to eat fruit. I think we're done here for now. Wow. I mean, for the most part, I got what I could get done with. I mean, we could go for a full hour. We could finish these two just to get that finished. But, I don't know. I gotta get Heavenly Deadland taken care of more. So I'll cut it off at the 50-minute mark. But yeah, fruits, stuff like that. I got the chicken Jamaican patty things. Whatever. We're done for today. So thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafters. We got a little kitchen tour and whatnot. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, previous episode of Game Crafters right over here, and the most recent episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition right over here. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.